adventures were the talk of the land, but their renown, as with so much else, was swallowed up by the War of the Red Diamond, and today, even the location of their priory excuse me, priory house has been lost to history. The Knights were founded by Sir Emil Lanus in 3rd Era 111, following his heroic turn in the War of the Isle, with the high purpose of recovering the legendary Crusaders' relics, the weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake, which have been lost for thousands of years. They were born out of the sense of optimism and ambition that characterized the first century of the Third Era. Tamriel was united and at peace for the first time in many centuries. Nothing was impossible. The fame of the Knights was established early on when Sir Amiel led them against the Worm of Illinglen to recover the cuirass of the Crusader, which had not been seen since the First Era. Soon, the greatest knights of the day were lining up to join the new order, and the priory of the Nine in the west, Weald of Cyrodiil, became a magnet for the great and the good. The knights were the toast of the empire. When Beric Wildrech joined the order, the scion of one of the great noble families of Colovia, it was clear that the Knights of the Nine had become the empire's most prestigious knightly order. In relatively short order, the Knights reclaimed 3 more relics, and their fame soared to new heights with each one. No one doubted that they would eventually succeed in their quest to recover all 8 relics. Sadly, this early promise of the Knights did not survive the ravages of the War of the Red Diamond, which tore apart the Empire beginning in 3rd Era 121. At first, it seemed that Sir Amiel was able to keep his knights out of the war, but the very success of the knights undermined this, as many of the knights came from important families from across the empire which lined up on either side of the bloody civil war. Sir Beric was apparently the first to leave the order to join the war at the side of the Sepphoris, carrying the sword and greaves of the Crusader into the battle with him. Many other knights seem to have left the order shortly after this, some joining the war on one side or the other. The end of the order was as ignominious as its beginning was glorious. Following the victory of Sepphoris in 3rd Era 127, Beric Vlinderel became an important figure on the winning side. It seems like that he was behind the imperial decree which officially dissolved the Knights of the Nine in 3rd Era 131, although in truth this was a little more than a formality. Despite Sir Amriel's best efforts, the order had never recovered from the bitterness of the civil war. What happened to the various relics originally recovered by the Knights of the Nine? The sword and the greaves went with Sir Beric, but where he bestowed them is unknown. The gauntlets famously lie immovable on the floor of the chapel of Stendar in Corel, where Sir Casimir left them after his disgraceful murder of a beggar in 3rd Era 139. The location of the cuirass is a mystery, lost to history along with the eventual fate of Sir Amiel, who was last reported still living alone in the empty priory of the Nine by a passing traveler in 3rd Era 150. And so the Knights of the Nine faded away into the history. And that's it. Cool. Yeah, I never played that DLC. I never played any DLC of Oblivion. Only played the vanilla, the guilds, and the main quest, and the arena, and a couple side quests. This way we go. But yeah, I know of 2 DLCs that's like have storylines. One is Shivering Isles, which I think is the biggest one, and then the other one is Knights of the Order or Knights of the Nine. I think that's what we were reading about. And then I'm not sure about the other ones. I know there are a few DLCs like the Magic Tower, which is like your new safe house. Then there's the horse armor, the infamous horse armor. And I don't know, some other ones. I don't really care. Who cares? The hops. Okay. So why are we investigating this? Please tell me. It's here. Oh, it's here. Okay. Investigate the Hobbs Fault, yeah. Okay, I got this recently. Ship model was in that Thieves Guild quest. So this I must have gotten this in Riften, or shortly after that. Maybe in Windhelm? I went to Windhelm after Riften. Yeah, I could have been there. So far away though. Why would they want to investigate this? Isabella, I don't want to feed on her. I will read her letter. Ranmir? My dearest Ranmir, by the time you receive this, I will be gone. I know that it's wrong to mislead you, but I didn't want to prevent me from going. I know it's been hard on you, on both of us struggling to survive. I hate to see the look in your eyes every time you think about how little the two of us have, and I know you're too proud to ever say anything. So I'm going to make it all better. I've talked to my friend Vex, and she's given me some advice. I know how to get something that will allow us to live happily without ever worrying about money ever again. I love you so much, Ranmir. You mean the world to me, and I only want to see you happy. Worry not, I'll be home soon, Isabel. So yeah, I remember this. That's the quest with the guy who lost his wife, whose wife ran away from him, and he thought that she was cheating with Vex, but Vex was a chick, or is a chick, a blondie. I think she's blonde anyway.
Knew it.
You knew what? You knew nothing.
What was that?
Nothing. Illusions. I ain't gonna feed on that. They have prisoners, I think, or slaves. I heard some chick shouting, "Help me, or you won't do this to me," or blah blah blah. Hey. Oh god.
Never should have come here.
I did. Bow time. I am going to die. I hope I do. Not die, but stand a chance. One more shot. Oh, no. Okay. Sure. Ta-ta. Ta-ta. Whoops. Or did I hit him? I did now. Hello. Arch necromancer. Goat.
Found you.
Goat. Magic, please. Yes, shoot your goats. Don't attack me, goats. There are many enemies nearby. Oh my goodness. Yes, what? I am. What? Whoa. Do I have any scrolls that could help me? Sure. I'm not sure how that's gonna help since she's a frost wizard, but fireball. Bow. Didn't hurt her one bit. And me. Cure wounds sounds good to me. Wow. Wow. Oh wait. Oh. That's a storm one, not the frost one. Hells yeah. Flames. Is that it? Are we victorious? I don't want to go that way. No. Okay, fine. Uh-oh. Where is this leading me to? Well, Ascendant Necromancer. I don't want to feed on you on enemies. I think I might need an emerald. I don't. Hells. No. Here's you. I have the tiger. Exodus. Beautiful and sweet. Anyway, I don't have time for that. I must save just in case. I think I killed everyone anyway, but you know. Just in case. Wow. Wow. Nice. My coffee's getting cold. This ain't no good. Hey, let's see. Why does everyone have this book? I don't think I have anything to this enchant. Enchanter's Primer. Nope, I don't even want this shield. Why do I have it? Unless it's my go-to shield. It is indeed. It is indeed. Goats. Yay. Levion. Wow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What? Rah. A bee. She has a bee in her pocket. Wunderbar. More necromancers. Yeah. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, you bloody wanker. He's coming this way. He's coming. He's coming. And coming. And he did. And that's it. I hope. A man can only hope. Oh no. Oh no. What can I get rid of? It's a great question. I don't know. I really don't know. Dawnbreaker, dude. This sword looks amazing. Hells yeah. Diamond ring. I don't want to throw away jewelry. I don't need potions. Let me throw away this. Okay, I'll keep those. I don't need that. Man. Oh, those are good. Nah. 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 I could drink that right now. Nope. Nope. I'll just forget to drink them anyway, so what's the point? Yeah, that's true. I'm just gonna throw away this as well. Extreme invisibility. Magical. I don't even know what this is for. Like, what's the point? What is the point? Points. Those are crap. I don't need them anymore. This is very good. 50% more. I'll keep it. Maybe I'll remember it. Excuse me. Remember to use it, I mean. Sure, I didn't throw away anymore. Ooh, do I have this? I'll take it. Fantas flute. Isn't that like part of the quest? Frenzy. It could be part of a quest. Fantas. Like for Bard's College, Bard's Guild.